Should be good. Good show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, hey, Jeeples. We're glad you could attend.
Yeah.
Day 2 of SEMA. We're downstairs in the South Hall where there's a little more, maybe collaterally Jeep related, would you say?
A little more, yeah.
Tires. Since everybody uses tires, you're going to find the Jeep tires here and a few other things. So why don't you join along with us as we head on into the hall?
Yeah, well.
Thank you.
Oh,
Perfect.
would help if I turned around.
Sure, Daly?
I'm good, thank you.
Right now.
Sure, Daly?
All right. We'll get down here and let her come on down. And you know, Jeeps are important when they're the very first display vehicle as you come on in.
Yeah.
So Scott, which way are we going? Right or left?
We're gonna go left.
We're going to go left.
That way.
That way. I don't know about Scott, but I want one of those.
This arm is holding the tire in place. What? So it's off now.
At the same time, put in front of
I love it. Engineering.
We got here like 5 minutes before you.
Hey Scott, look.
Oh yeah, a Kenda.
Kenda tires.
Gotta love the old iron.
Oh. Oh, is that sweet inside?
I love the repop wheels.
Look at that detail. 2.1. This vehicle only had one owner, a low 41,000 documented miles. Built by the Legend 4x4 team. Paint is original that you see. Sweet. Skyjacker. Hey Scott,
Hold on.
look at the Dynatrack build here at the Milestar Tires booth.
That's cool.
Now what's really cool is, come on around and look at the backside. First flatbed conversion I've seen already on the JT.
Not to mention it's also got half cab in a way.
Yep. That is beautiful. Hey, and there's the C tracks.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony.
A really nice truck.
It's a gorgeous truck. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh.
Partnered up with a Matchbox.
Yeah, pretty much. That is really cool.
There you go.
Ah, there's the information.
Hey, listeners, it's in the Dynatrax Codex
2019.
2019. Running Pro Rock XD60 up front, Pro Rock 80 in the rear. Wow, it's a well set up rig.
750 horsepower Hellcat.
So it's Hellcat powered too. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome.
Burn all 4 tires pretty easily.
Cool. Oh, I see. You're from Dynatrack yourself.
We're actually recording right now, both video and audio. So
Tony, Kevin Powell, Scott Wesson. We're from On the Trail with Kevin and Scott. It's a Jeep-based podcast.
Oh, fantastic.
he runs a Dynatrack Pro Rock on his.
I run the Pro Rock 44 up front, back when all you had was a 44 and a 60.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I haven't managed to break it yet.
Fantastic.
Yet being the operative word.
Good to hear. Great to hear. Yeah, so I don't know if you followed the build at all, Codex.
No, I'll have
Actually, we
to
didn't even know anything about it until we got here.
So Codex started off as a brand new Gladiator.
Right.
Pretty much 2 weeks after it launched, we bought it, cut it in half, and shrank it.
Yeah, I noticed the cab and a half. I love the cab and a half sizing as opposed to the quad.
Appreciate that.
Well, they know my history. I'm kind of into that. I love that style. It's just my thing.
I'm a big fan of that too, so that's why I designed it this way.
Gotcha.
I'm the lead designer
Oh, okay.
and builder of this vehicle.
Awesome. Well, that's really cool to meet the actual builder of it. Now, I'm noticing some oddity with your bed system. Is this a roll-off or a toy hauler kind of thing, or what's the concept here?
This is what it's called the Patriot Camper.
Okay.
P-Core system.
All right.
The P-Core system is a canopy system that is for overlanding.
Okay.
So what's in there is actually a fridge, generator, all the equipment necessary to be able to traverse the land for many, many weeks.
Okay. But it is a module, I see, because
It's a modular system.
so it comes off if you're not traveling. I see you.
You got the rooftop tent thing put on there.
Awesome.
Get the canopy system, or just the flatbed, or take it all off and just bolt in the box back on.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there's no like cutting or fabbing to the frame system.
Frame system.
It's linear.
And you don't suffer any ground clearance issues. And I notice a very efficient use of space. It looks like every nook and cranny you've got is a way to hide.
Oh yeah, these guys, Patriot Campers, they design this thing so flawlessly. It's so nice.
So this is a one-off or something to buy?
Yeah, you can buy this.
You can buy this the same length?
Same length, same everything. Right?
Oh,
Directly onto your Gladiator.
that is cool.
Yeah,
that is really, really cool.
A couple of the features are pretty awesome. I think it's amazing. It's dialed into your key fob, so everything locks in your key fob.
Centralized locking.
I saw this back here. I thought it was kind of neat. There's a whole tool drawer, basically.
Yeah. Pulls out.
So it's a rollout.
I put all my tools over here, and I close it, lock it. It's locked.
That is really neat.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
See the other side? It's usually closed for the public here.
I got you. Oh wow.
Wow, look at all the storage in there.
That is a really cool thing.
Yeah.
So what was the build time like?
We built this whole thing in less than 3 weeks.
Wow.
That's cool. Including the Hellcat and everything, huh?
Yeah, we bought it in Michigan, in Detroit. Teamed up with America's Most Wanted.
Okay. Yep.
Excellent team, awesome guys. They were doing all the hard work, cutting the body, cut the structure,
Tunking it up.
forming everything to my crazy standards.
This is the crazy about this. This is pretty
This is a well thought out,
Yeah, I appreciate it.
well planned build.
Yeah.
caught our eye, definitely.
Yeah, my vision to this, my design vision for this is really to be unique.
Nailed it.
Nailed it,
Thank you very much.
definitely.
I had a vision understanding that, these are going to be overland vehicles or desert free-running vehicles.
Okay, yeah.
I like overlanding, I love camping, I love off-roading. That's how I started my whole Jeep fan love affair. So I wanted to blend Gladiator to the Pre-Core system, and I've always been a fan of the club cab kind of style pickups.
Right.
So I wanted to create it. So I made
Very
it.
cool.
Yeah.
So,
Teamed up with Mopar, and they hooked me up with the Hellcat engine.
Nice.
And America was wanted to put it in.
Gotcha.
I made it happen.
Well, real quickly, since you're with Dynatrack, tell us a little bit about the axles you got.
The axles, we got XD60 front.
Okay.
XD front with the low, optimum best ground clearance in the business.
I love the cutaway pumpkin system.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. Yeah, we formed that so tight and so perfectly for that ring and pinion to survive, but
That's
also,
cool.
Have enough.
Also enhances the lubrication because you keep the oil on the ring gear.
Yeah.
It can't be sitting way out here.
That's correct.
So I'm an engineer by trade. If you haven't figured it out yet, so
Fantastic.
That's why he went with yours, because he liked everything.
I went through the research.
We're an engineering house for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And
What about the rear? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You had more to talk about the
well,
front.
we got the 1550 wheel ends. So
the manual hubs.
yes, manual hubs.
On my end.
So what's really unique about this front axle, with our new XT60 front axle with the 1550 wheel ends, is the acumen, the steering angles. We actually optimize the positioning of the ball joints and the abdomen.
He talks about it all the time.
Right, because in the past, right, like
All you were done, you were fixed with caster camber and toe, and you couldn't adjust it. Now you've done that.
We changed that and altered it so then it's designed for a big tire. Because in the past, it used to be designed for like a
29 to 30 inch tire.
Yeah, right, for a factory application. It doesn't make sense.
I was going to say.
So my boss, Jim McGean, the owner of the company, kind of had an aha moment and said, wait a second, why are we doing that? Well, we should be optimizing. And now, because of that 1550 wheel end, it steers amazing. Like it steers like it is factory.
Steers like it should.
It's the way it should.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what's unique about our 60.
That's one thing he always mentions about when we talk about the show. Our tagline is do your research, read the instructions,
And follow them.
And follow them. And we are big proponents of contacting the manufacturer. If you have a question, Google's kind of cool if you want to know what the light is on your dashboard.
Yeah.
If you got questions about a part or something, get a hold of somebody at the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Reach out to them. Say, hey, look, here's
I've never
what
had one hang up on me when I had a technical question.
because you guys want the end customer to be happy,
Yes.
not putting you on fire on the
Yes.
internet saying your part sucks.
Yeah. Oh, we want to make sure it's put together properly.
Yes.
Yes.
So then you're not in a dangerous or weird scenario. or
Exactly.
situation.
Especially on a 6,000-pound Hellcat powered, very cool looking Jeep.
Yeah.
So now the rear axle
It's
is
an 80.
it's an 80. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
4-inch tube.
Full floating shaft.
Yeah, full float. So just beef and
It
part
has
of
to
the whole- Yeah, and really the whole emphasis was let's put a crazy engine, overload, crazy enough stuff, so then you can prove out the fact that these axles can survive this environment and
Right.
get you confident to be able to explore, do things.
Sorry. You're fine.
And have some fun.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, so that was the vision, and pretty excited about it. Pretty happy about how this thing turned out. There was a lot of crazy work for 3 weeks trying to get this dialed in, and it turned out pretty awesome.
Clean build.
Yeah.
Well, Tony, thanks again for talking
Thank you very
to
much.
us. Dynatrack.
Yeah.
Yes. Check out their products.
Yeah.
Check out the products here at the Milestar Tires booth.
And you guys have your own booth here, right?
Yes.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
actually directly.
Yeah, I stopped in.
Yeah, we did. That's right.
We stopped in yesterday.
We have
so.
a couple new products there that's I think that people are gonna love. So.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. Thanks again.
Yes.
You know what you do is she comes up behind us, you ought to turn around. Can I make it fit on my Jeep? No. Dory's Jeep? No. Yep.
Just tire shopping for you.
I don't think it'll fit, Scott. I really don't. I mean,
You got a welder. Anything will fit.
well, that's true. Enough money, enough time. We can make it fit.
Check out BKT tires.
If you need anything for ag, construction, or ATV, off-road.
ATV, off-road stuff.
Unfortunately, they don't make Jeep tires.
Well, anything's a Jeep tire.
Yeah, well, that's
if you with the proper application of leverage.
Yeah. Oh,
That's cool.
the Mopar booth.
Ah, that explains everything. And I forgot to put my Mopar shirt. Hey, you know what?
Hey, looky.
Yes?
Even logos on the floor.
We're in the Mopar booth, and guess what, Kevin? We need to understand the gravity of the situation.
Oh, heavens.
Hey, there's your two-door Gladiator.
Oh, hey, folks. The mystical two-door Glad. It's coming out as the Jeep J6. Let's see what it says here. Oh, it's a custom.
Custom, yeah.
Oh, look at the paint sparkle.
Oh, I know. It's got that bass boat flake in it. Oh, I love the spare tire in the back.
Oh yeah, nice.
I think he's down for the day, bro. Day?
This could get me into a Gladiator, no question. Doors are good.
That is cool.
Did you see the build back over here?
No, I haven't seen it.
You got it's in the which booth is that? It's one of the, some tire, but it's done as a cab and a half with a flatbed conversion.
Oh, I haven't seen that. It's in this hole.
That is right here. This is the concept.
Performance doesn't say what color.
Nope.
No, but that's the blue I love.
Beautiful iridescent. It looks really good going in against the black.
Yeah.
She is recording both.
Yeah, she got the scrambler.
Yeah, this is the
Okay. Dory, hold on.
5/4.
Hold on. Guys, I know the other day I said an FC. I wear a size FC. Dory, Christmas. I'm just saying. It's around the corner.
supercharged Dynatrac axles again.
Yeah. I love the bed.
Oh, look at the interior. It's been worked heavily.
Wow.
They're using, it looks like a supercharger case as a transmission column. If not, it's a custom piece.
Oh wow, that is cool.
Look at that bed work. Look at the aluminum work on the bed.
Man. Yes, please. Yes, all the way around. Does that say gin and tonic on the gas cans?
Yes, it does. You got to check out the tailgate and the cutaway. There is some serious artwork in this. Right down to the bottle opener. Check out the back end.
I will.
Roll cage comes up and ties in through a soft top. They used an antique steering wheel on it.
Pardon me. Oh, sorry. My apologies. That is a really cool.
That's a beautiful,
I like that Jeep
beautiful
in the back.
build.
And the Scrambler, Dory already took a picture of it.
M715.
Yeah. Is this a,
Easter Jeep Safari tradition of Resto Mod.
is that paint brushed aluminum, or is that a wrap, or what is that?
I don't know. It feels like a texture, so it's paint. I think it's a paint technique. That is bad.
It's really nice. I like the carbon fiber inlay.
Yes.
That's one of the really cool feet.
This is messing
even
with
see
my
that.
balance, looking through the pier.
Oh yeah. Well, no, the stubbies front, but like raised, like overlanding style.
Okay.
Some have this with a
Well, you
cow
saw we
catcher
do
on
a
it.
good quickie on the accessories, as if you don't have enough. Because look what Catskin's doing for interior leather.
Yeah.
Jeep branded.
One of those over the line bags. I don't know how she got it, and it has a satchel for bags and pockets for gear.
Yeah.
I thought it was really kind of cool. Maybe we can grab you one while we're down here. Hey Jeepers. Hey, just real quickly, Kevin pointed something out they actually have here. One of the cool options is a sunk winch bumper when you order your Gladiator or JLs. The cool thing about this is only like a $600 option when you buy it, when you build your own Gladiator. Aftermarket bumpers are, especially for JLs and JKs and Gladiators, are going to be a lot more money. And you got a steel winch bumper that's sunk in.
Yeah, like the one that I got from Warren for my TJ to keep the airflow to the radiator. This is an awesome option, and it's a factory piece, keeping your Jeep.
And also,
And of course, they've got tons of other options up here, Jeep branded. Everything from jumper cables to catskin leather interiors.
snorkels, road assistant kits, recovery gear, and a Jeep bag. Come on, man. What'd you find up there, Kevin? Oh, that's one of those drop-down tailgate things,
Yeah,
isn't
even
it?
a drop-down tailgate. So if you want to have a place to set your adult beverage, you know, at the end of the trail, you have a place to set it down.
And one other quick thing we have been noticing here at SEMA is that a lot of manufacturers now are making end caps for these bumpers that have like bull bars, other places to mount, or wider, so that way you have more protection. So keep an eye out on some of this. So even though you think, oh, it's just a factory bumper, it will give you a lot of options. Plus, it's steel, and when you put it's pretty thick. It's as thick as what's on our JK right now.
And for those of you who kind of like the same thing that I like on my Jeep, which is to keep it stock looking, but far better than stock performing.
Yes.
This is a great option. So just wanted to show you that. It's kind of one of those, oh, look at that kind of things here at SEMA.
Very cool. On the next one.
Passion. It's the heritage of every Jeep vehicle and the birthright passed down from one generation to the next. We embrace the authenticity of Jeep drivers and request for you.
Yeah, so here's the bumper with the close-in plate.
It's with a cutout.
Yeah. Because when I kept building one for her, because she's been really working hard.
I love that blue though. That is a gorgeous.
Well, that's the color blue that she loves in the JL, but unfortunately, it's more of a Mopar blue that comes in the Gladiators, like that right there. Oh, here's the new tailgate, Kevin.
Oh, the split tailgate off the Ram. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's actually an option line, the Gravity.
What's that?
I said that's actually the I was about to say, look, somebody's got that rig, but I just realized it's Dory. Here, wait for the camera. She's not going to know we were on it.
Yeah. That's the thing, it's like...
The History Channel.
Oh, yeah.
Drive. In the TSI booth.
I do want it. She's not recording audio, okay. See, this is the Rubicon front crate axle. See how the C's are bigger, Kevin?
Yeah, these are the forged C's. These are the better forged C's. No more Coke bottle.
Yeah.
I mean, look at these back here, too.
It's the J8 ones, isn't it?
Details. I just don't have my glasses on.
That's fine.
We can read them later. We got to have something to put in the podcast later. What's
Tube
the tube
thickness?
3/8 of an inch. 3/8. Okay, so they're probably the same noses, and the only difference between the 2 and 4 door, if you actually go get underneath and look at the joint, is the length of that.
Yeah.
And of course, they have the ability to get access to any of the unmodified parts. Now, if I was doing this in a build shop, not wanting to keep custom to a minimum, I would take the front and rear off. I would take a 4-door center tube and cut it down because it's a slip fit and then weld it. So that would be my guess looking at this. Pay attention if you want to learn something. And I talked about the fact that you put an elastic and a plastic. Range and steel. And if you're in the elastic, it pops back. You've done no damage. The logo on my box.
Let's see here.
Hey Jeeples, we're here at the iDrive booth, and courtesy of one of the listeners who asked a specific question. However, before we get there, since I'm not familiar with iDrive, I'm going to play dummy this time and ask a question. Talk to me about iDrive.
So iDrive is a throttle controller.
Okay.
So it allows you to adjust how sensitive or unsensitive you want your gas pedal to be.
Okay.
So on the newer vehicles, you have a very big delay in the throttle now. Unlike when your old cable days, you put your foot down, it goes.
Yep.
Now the computer has to think of how much input, how much torque to put into the transmission. So it takes half a second before you even leave where you want to go.
And that's that lag we feel.
Correct.
Okay.
And let me first back up and apologize, folks. We are talking with
Chris.
Chris, who is, what's your role in iDriver? You just
So I'm the American distributor here.
okay. So we got somebody who knows what he's talking about. I'm sorry, you probably think all Americans, but
Nope.
most of us are.
Great. Now I got to bleep that out. Thanks.
Scott does the
Family-friendly show here.
Yes.
So anyhow, so back to the
Yeah, so
iDriver system.
it allows you to have a sensitive pedal you want. So to the point where you put it on U9, that's one of our performance settings.
Okay.
It's the highest one, which gives you the quickest response. At times with a stop sign, you go, oh, if I put my foot down now, I can get into that gap.
Yep.
If you do that now, you will T-bone the car. So it takes the response time to next to nothing.
Gotcha.
Works well in trucks, turbo lag, supercharger lag, pretty much gone.
Okay. So Scott, that leads us to our listener.
Well, real quick, a sidebar on that. One of the trail, some older, they had what is called like a trail setting to take away some of the sensitivity so you don't break things on the trail.
Yes.
So this can also work in that sort
Correct.
of function.
So I now live in St. George, Utah.
Okay.
So we have Sand Hollow.
Right.
Moab's 4 hours down the road. So I've done a lot of testing in my Jeep. It's got a V8 in it. It's got 4 to 6 gears in it. 39s. I can put that setting onto E3 in low range, and it feels like I have another crawl gear just by changing the setting of the gas pedal. So I can crawl around 1100 RPM and just go over obstacles like it's like butter.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
'cause,
the old
very
dual reduction gear transfer case concept, which was low, slow, and go.
Yes.
Yeah, because she has 513s on her Jeep with the Rubicon transfer case. Sometimes if I get a little into the
Yeah, it wants to jump.
it lunges like a cat. I'm like, nah, I need to ease
so
up a
I
little
can
bit.
slowly come up to a rock and just slowly put my foot down, and you can feel the power and the torque come on, and it's just like a stall converter. It'll just
wraps a tire over the obstacle and up we
come
go.
over. You can see you've got less chance of breaking an axle, less chance of spinning tires, so you have way more traction.
But you're also a whole lot friendlier to the environment. You're not leaving rubber stains all over the slick rock.
And that's the best part about it when you're off-road. That's what we like about so much of the Jeeps. Once you go off-road, you can dumb the pedal down. You got way more control.
And it keeps trails open too.
So for those
As
that
long as you pick up your rubbish.
for those that don't know about it, any permanent mods to the vehicle? No cutting, no burning, no
Plug and play?
wiring?
It's plug and play.
Sweet.
Okay.
I like plug and play.
5 minutes.
Well, I won't have anything to do with
Well,
it.
because wiring plus me equals fire. So
Well, that's true.
The easiest thing is this is it.
That's it?
really
So this is a JL pedal.
Okay.
A JL Wrangler.
Yep.
great. There's a JL out here without a pedal right now.
Yep. And it's simply that.
So, okay, it's a splice-in piece.
Yep.
There's
So that's your factory.
That's your factory connection comes in, folks,
Yep.
and this just goes in between. Kind of like hooking up the trailer lights into the harness.
Correct. And then you just run that up to the display, and you're good to go.
Oh, and I'm looking. You now offer the displays in colors. There's
Yes.
hot pink,
Well, that
black, an American flag. I'm kind of disappointed. Do you make it with an Australian flag for
Yes,
home?
we do.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
Oh, there's one right there.
Yeah. So that's the display.
There's a model we prepared earlier.
Okay.
So and you just run that wherever you want.
Okay.
It's a long cord, so there's plenty of places you can put it.
And it looks like a 3M peel and stick adhesive, so you don't even have to drill a hole in your dash.
Yeah,
But we
that's good.
have people drill holes in dash and they put it like really nice embedded into the dash
Make it
because they love the
factory.
product. They want it to look part of the vehicle.
All right, back to our
Now,
listener.
back to our listener, Jeremy, basically one of our Patreons. He asked a question specifically. He's looking at a new JL Turbo.
Yep.
Now, again, he's looking at different turbo mods and stuff like that. Or no, not turbo mods, but plug and play, if you will.
Okay. So with the 2-liter turbo, it does have a lag.
Yep.
It's gone.
Really?
It doesn't even exist anymore. So Terraflex run all their vehicles, all run iDrives. They've got 4 turbos, I think, in their fleet. The guys love them. They come out to Sand Hollow last month for Trail Hero. Loved them. Put them in a low range, put it into that E3 mode again, and it's so smooth. But then they get out to the dunes, they hit U9, they go, dude, that's where the fun starts.
So you can do hot switching. You don't have to shut the Jeep off. Okay, well that's really convenient.
So it's on the fly. So you don't need to turn the ignition off, turn it back on.
Oh, well, that's going to
Just hit a button.
I can think of a certain driver in the group who's going to look at somebody who's being obnoxious in the traffic, and they will simply reach down and punch
Yes.
it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the funny thing is, you'll be say you're in E3,
Yeah.
E4, and you're driving along, you hold your foot at that E3 mode and
Yeah.
you're going 60 miles an hour. You hit that on the U9, it'll literally pull you back in the seat. That's the difference.
So you can actually not just change it while the ignition's on, but you can change it while you're in operation.
Correct.
So that's literally adjust on the fly.
Cool.
Well,
So
that's
there's plenty
really,
of
really
videos out there. One's Mojito Jeep.
Yeah.
He did that to his wife. She hit the pedal the first time, and you could see in her face, she was like, "Whoa, what the?"
I promise to the finance department when she gets her Gladiator, if she gets her Gladiator, I will not do that.
Well, Jeremy, we hope that answers your question
Yes.
that you had, straight from the manufacturer's mouth here at SEMA 2019.
Yeah, real
Check out
quickly.
Dennis Terraflex. He's done a review on it.
Okay.
All right.
He
And
drives a 2-litre turbo.
what's your website?
iDriveUSA.com.
Sweet.
Well, it's iDrive-USA.com.
Okay.
Do you spell out the word hyphen or do you just put the hyphen?
Just a little dash.
Okay.
And folks, we'll include that on our website and our links, no problem there. So if you can't remember that, we'll make sure you can get to it with a quick click.
There you
And
go.
else, the product comes with lifetime warranty,
Sweet.
30-day money-back guarantee. Don't like it, send it back, we'll give you money back.
Cool. Hey, Chris, thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott.
We
Chris,
appreciate
thank you
it.
very, very
Thanks,
much. Appreciate it.
Bye, guys. Hey guys, hey Japes, guess what? We actually ran into him, a special guest. You might not know the face. Hopefully you've checked out the show. This is Tony McElroy.
Yeah, so
He's the
4x4 Radio Network. So here we are at SEMA and our, I guess, sister show, brother show, cousin show,
I'm gonna
whatever
say,
you wish.
I'd say the dad show because technically he's a big dog on the porch.
Well, this is true. This
Yes.
is true. So the daddy show for the 4x4 Radio Network,
Right.
Tony McElroy.
How you doing?
Hey, pretty good.
Do
How
I
you?
lean over and talk in the mic here like
I don't
this?
care. You can
can
talk
if
to
you
us
want.
on. You're on both channels.
If need be, if you really want to, we can start over. I can hand you a handheld mic.
Nah, I'm fine.
He
Okay.
came with all the gear.
I thought it was funnier me getting, putting my head on your shoulder.
Oh, that's fine. We're all a big happy family now. So,
Tony, what have you seen? What do you like?
Seen Warren? Oh, I don't know if you guys have noticed, there's a lot of gladiators out here. Have you seen?
Yeah,
have you
just
seen a
a
gladiator?
few.
this is embarrassing. What's a gladiator?
Nice try, Scott. We have video of you drooling over them.
We were actually surprised. We found our first CJ that was
my God.
heavily modified, and we found just over here was a TJ downstairs. It was that way.
Yeah.
But the TJ, we're like, wow, cool, something other than a gladiator.
I was shocked. That was last year in 2013. Absolutely no Cherokees. I got a Jeep Cherokee at XJ.
Right.
I saw a Grand Cherokee on Friday when we were first here. I'm sorry, on Monday when we were first here.
Yeah.
And it was it's an off-road vehicle, but an actual Cherokee was here.
Wow.
Not quite a Cherokee, but a Grand Cherokee, but a lot closer than anything else.
Well, hey, the Grand's got to have some love too.
Yeah.
Did you see, though, I will admit, the one Gladiator downstairs built by the gentleman from Dynatrack. He's actually the builder and worked for Dynatrack. And he's shortened it to a cab and a half and put a flatbed, a steel deck flatbed on the back.
Hellcat. Oh, it was
a
nice.
Hellcat.
It all sounds nice. The flatbed, not so much.
No, it's like.
Well, no, but you have to see the flatbed.
You have to
is
see
a
it.
modular system, and I can't remember.
When we get done recording, I'll show you a picture.
All right.
But right now he has an overlanding kit slid in and locked in the back that gives you all of your water, your generator,
All kinds of stuff.
storage.
So are you guys interested in overlanding, or are you more the off-road type?
Well, I'd like to go to the overland because they have an overlanding booth just south of here, correct?
Right.
To answer your question, Tony, yes.
Yes.
We're kind of like you. If it's Jeep related, it's fun. Now, admittedly, our show, I'm more the overlanding trail guy, less of the rock and rock bouncing and that kind of stuff. And the mudding, we both go mud is evil since we have both destroyed parts in the mud pits.
The same day.
The same day.
Cough.
So, but I don't hold it against those that like the mudding. I just prefer to at least get 2 trips before I break something.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So-
Oh, congratulations on the right color shirt.
So what was next in the pile?
I wore mine yesterday. Sweated through that one down.
Well, you wore red yesterday, didn't
Yes,
you? We
I
look
did.
like we're rotating reds. They are different shirts, folks.
Well, at least you don't wear it at the same time. You don't get the twins.
Yeah, so no.
Or a nice, lovely couple.
I think Tony's my doppelganger.
Yeah.
We don't want to keep you too long because you got to record a show coming up. That's why you're only here a couple of days.
Right.
So YouTube channel, Jeep Talk Show. They can check you out there live, and then you upload the podcast later. You should already know this because you should already be following all the social media and subscribe to their show.
And it's not like Scott doesn't tell you that virtually every show we record.
Exactly.
It's a contractual agreement.
It
Yes.
is, yes, but you know.
Why'd I have to sign in blood? That's weird. But on that note, hopefully
That's
we
another
can.
reason my name's not on all the emails.
And hopefully we can chase down Cody from the Trail Chasers. I hope I got his name right. If I didn't, someone's going to beat me. So again, we really thank you very much for letting us be part of the 4x4 Radio Network.
Oh, it was easy selection. You guys do a really good job.
Cool. And hopefully one day we can be up to your level of stature because you are the big dog, man. All right. Well, guys, thank you very much. And live and not at all direct from SEMA.
Hey guys, just in general cool vehicles here. That's fine. SEMA. Look at this. Hey Jeep peeps, Kevin here. We had another listener question, and we have another manufacturer's answer. I'm standing here with Ben Anderson from Mickey Thompson Tires. We had some questions about one of his brands, but first off, Ben, tell me a little bit about yourself and what your role is here at Mickey Thompson.
Sure. So my name again is Ben Anderson. I'm the light truck product manager for Mickey Thompson Tires. So I specialize in all terrains, mud terrains, and the extreme off-road products for Mickey Thompson. Been with the company almost 14 years now. Been doing everything from the motorsports to the light truck stuff to wheels, and it's been a great experience. So the new products here, the show we're talking about today is we've got actually 4 new products. So
cool.
Well, one of the questions that Long had, one of our listeners, is about the new Pro 4X.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's the correct size. He wanted to know about what sizes, when they're going to finally be available, and are you going to have them for the H1 16.5 H1 wheels that are so popular with the Jeep crowd?
That's a pretty easy question to answer. So when we developed the Baja Pro X line, we developed it for one of the harshest applications on tires out there, which are the rock bouncers, right? Those things really abuse tires really well. So we went through several iterations of that tire and finally came up with an excellent 43, 14, 50, 17.
Okay.
But when we showed that at SEMA last year, it was really well received. So we got right to work to add new sizes to the lineup.
Right.
So to answer your question, the listener's question, we're adding a 40, 13, 50, 17 to the product line.
Okay.
A 37, 13, 50, 17 to the product line, as well as 3 sizes for side-by-sides.
Okay.
We're doing a 35, 10, 14, a 32, 10, 14, and a 30, 10, 14.
Well, that's kind of popular because the side-by-side market, if you can't tell by SEMA now, is a little hot.
Yeah, it's really.
It's kind of like, anybody know of a Jeep Gladiator? I've never seen one yet in person. You know, hi. You know what? Talk about branding. Get a shot of this. Come on now. This is awesome.
That's cool.
This is awesome.
So yeah, for the time being, no 16.5 stuff is in the plans for this product line.
Okay.
We kind of got away from that quite a while ago. 17-inch rims are extremely popular.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really well-built wheels out there on the rigs and stuff. So yeah, Baja Pro X, that's the size lineup right now. Is a 43, a 40, a 37, and 3 side-by-side sizes.
And they're pretty much all 17s.
Correct.
Cool. Well, cool. Well, thank you very much for taking time to answer our question. Do you have any other questions there, Mr. Kevin?
No, I think so, but just thinking out loud and outside the box a little bit, what tires do you have that might have good performance for that rim size?
Yeah, sure. For a 16.5, well, that's the thing. At Mickey Thompson, we got completely out of 16.5s years ago, and we have no plans to go back to that. It's yeah.
So Liam, maybe you ought to look at a new set of rims.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. We sell plenty of wheels too. We have plenty of Mickey Thompson wheels.
Oh, I know.
17, so there
you
go.
look at my Jeep slightly altered. It's running.
That's right,
MPs.
Mickey Thompson tires or wheels.
Awesome.
Again, thank you very much, Ben.
Hey, thank you guys.
We really appreciate everything.
Talking to you.
Ben, thank you.
Again,
thank you.
check it out on social media, Mickey Thompson.
Those are cool.
Driver, if it's the same driver, and that white one's crazy.
2 in the bag.
Day 2 is in the bag.
I wish it was as cool as the mountains are supposed to be, as they show on this Jeep, but we're ending up the day here. We finished the first floor, along with the tires, some more Jeep. The Jeep experience itself, the Mopar booth, was incredible.
Yes.
But you know, Scott, did you see a JT anywhere?
A JT. Is that the Jeep Gladiator?
Yeah, something like it.
Still haven't seen one.
Yeah, right, folks. I think we saw one TJ,
and
one CJ,
and one JT-YJ.
Yeah.
You didn't see that, did you? There was a YJ front end on a Jeep Gladiator. I have a picture of it.
Cool.
But one
we'll
thing
share the picture with you guys.
One thing that y'all have to remember, I see a lot of social media posts about this, is this is a new vehicle, new product expo. So everyone on social media is like, that's the Super Gladiator SEMA Expo. Well, that's the newest, hottest market in the car right now. So that's where.
So if you're a new, you know, if you're out there looking for the latest and the newest, the manufacturers making the latest and newest are going to be making it for the Gladiator platform. So that's what you're going to find. But it's really, so far, it's an exciting show. There's lots to see, lots of new products. Obviously, this is at the end of the clip. We'll be putting through everything that we saw today, and we'll keep following up. We'll have a good end of show podcast at the end, wrapping it all up. But I hope you guys are enjoying. Still got 2 days left. If you've got any additional questions, like the viewers that we've already answered their questions, we'll seek out the vendors and try and get you some answers straight from the manufacturer.
Yeah, and a big thanks to those who gave us interviews today, like the guys over at Mickey Thompson, iDrive, Dynatrack. Again, thank you to those guys. Interviews will be coming up soon. Well, actually, we'll be out now with this video, but other than that, a big thank you to everyone, and we shall see you on day 3.
Time to break out of here, find some dinner, and get some sleep.
And my feet up. They're sore. My dogs are barking.
Bye now.
Bye.